Hi! So in my absence of 2 years, a lot has happened in the world. I moved twice, Steve got into Super Smash Brothers, I fell in love.
Seduce me! Right.
Team Fortress 2 only got like 3 updates in 2 years. But most importantly, I missed out on easy, clickbaitable video trends. So today I'm gonna make a tier list video. I'm Aaron, and today we're going to be looking at some Tf2 meme songs. Another way to look at it is Tf2 mic spam songs. I have a very strange attachment to these songs. As I've grown older and as I've got out of middle school and high school, I formed a loving nostalgia for these songs. Which on one hand is cool because like I was aware of them when they were kind of newish, but also kind of embarrassing. And if you're unfamiliar with these songs, you'll understand why that's embarrassing in a moment. I might be overselling this, but these songs have made me into the person I am today. So if you want to look into my psyche, let's grade some of these songs. Oh god. First one up is Soldier vs. Masked Spy, released in 2010. Yeah, okay. This is a look into my psyche. Like I said, this is what's going on in my brain when I'm having a test or when I'm having a hard conversation with someone. This is what I'm thinking about.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
That is a Kirby remix, but I feel it's pretty good. It's a pretty good one. The editing on this video for 2010 especially is fantastic. So I'm actually going to leave that in A tier, I think. That's an A tier for sure. A tier. Next one we got is the Nightman, released in 2010 as well, I think. Yep.
And now he's here to cook us, gentlemen.
That chorus, it's not a chorus, but the gentleman, it is absolutely iconic. Something about these you'll notice is that they're all just very loud and like kind of obnoxious. It's an endearing quality for me, honestly. This one's pretty good. I'm gonna put a link in the description if you want to listen to these in full. I actually made a playlist. There's also my tier list in the description if you want to look at that and make your own and send it to me, because it might differ from mine. I'm gonna put this in A tier as well, because I really think there's a collection of these that are just, they are annoying. I'm not grading them on a scale to like most annoying to least annoying. Oddly enough, this is a scale based on how much I legitimately enjoy these songs and how much I have a weird nostalgic attachment to them. So you might base your tier list on annoyance. This is just, you know, my personal preference. A tier. Oh, this next one. The next one is Tf2 Fully Charged, and it was also released in 2010. I remember because I was in middle school.
Oktoberfest! I am the medic. Now I am fully charged. Charged.
And you are also ugly. Oh god, what is wrong with me? So funny story about this song. So back when I got the original 3DS, I got it back when it was like really overpriced before the price drop. I found out you could put MP3s on the 3DS, and I had an old cell phone that I couldn't have MP3s on and listen to music. So what I ended up doing is I put an SD card in my computer and downloaded a bunch of MP3s of stuff that I liked. And in that phase of my life, and I guess since then, I've really been into Team Fortress 2. So Tf2 Fully Charged, I was listening to that on my Nintendo 3DS like during lunchtime at my high school, like or at my middle school. That's what I was doing. If you could imagine me sitting alone at a lunch table, watching people walk by, looking edgy, but listening to this song on my Nintendo 3DS. I love this song. I'm gonna put it in S tier. Let's go to the next one before I have time to think about that. Okay, so this one is Hudda Hudda Ha, also released in 2010. Let's give it a quick listen.
Fire! 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 Fire!
I'm not gonna lie, this song kind of, it's kind of really good. It kind of slaps though. So I'm gonna leave this in A tier. And this was also one that I had on my 3DS, just for the record. Next one I'm gonna do is Nyan Hoovy, released in 2011. Let's give it a listen. I have a pretty good idea of what this is gonna sound like. So yeah. Yep, okay. Is there a 10-hour version of this? Hold on a second. Because I remember back in the day, it was like a fun challenge to try to listen to Nyan Cat for 10 hours. There is. Do you guys want a 10-hour stream? I'm going to put this one in C tier. Okay, D tier. Maybe I've just heard Nyan Cat, like the song, too much, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of that one. The next one is Tf2 War, released in 2010 as well. I don't know if telling you the release date is helpful information, but I'm gonna keep doing it.
You are weak, you are leader, you are bad, you are traitor, you run fast, I run faster, you are funny, I am funny, this kill is mine, this death is yours, this coin is mine, this coin not yours, you are failure, bit the jobbers, cannot burn me.
It's not my favorite. That's not my favorite one. But it is indeed very much so a classic. So B tier, high B tier, maybe low A tier, I think, for War, Tf2 War. That might be a controversial opinion for some, but I'm going to put it there for now. Maybe I'll reevaluate after I'm done. The next one I have on here is the Team Fortress 2 Waltz remix. So obviously the Rocket Jump Waltz is a song, a default TF2 that was a song that was on the soundtrack that Valve orchestrated and made. But this remix, I think, has done enough to make it different enough. And also this remix in particular is just, I've said this word before, but iconic in Mike Spam communities. Or just in Team Fortress 2. It just resonates. So let's give it a quick listen. Okay, so this one's kind of walking the line because my criteria before was like songs that TF2 kind of took over, but this is a remix of a song that's already in Team Fortress 2. So it's a little bit more difficult to put it in the same, like to categorize it the same way as the other ones, but I feel like it's necessary to put this one on the tier list just because of how iconic it is. I know I keep saying iconic, but like, listen to this. It's like, this is Team Fortress 2, you know? Yeah, that's all I have to say. Rest in peace, Rick May. S tier. S tier. Next one up is Snipe 'em, also released in 2010. I believe. So let's give that a quick listen.
Need a sentry, move that giver. Get over here, you jobber beauty. Rubbish.
That one is going to go in B tier. I'm just going to start working through these as quickly as possible. So that's B tier for sure. Good song, good editing. This next one is called Heavy's Pizza Song, and it was released in 2012. Okay, so this one's actually one of my favorite ones. And it was also on my Nintendo 3DS. Yeah. I love that reaction of Medic.
I started calling and I am hungry to deep out, so while I wait, I start to sing the song of my people.
I love that shimmy.
Baby, let's sing the Pika song.
Wait. This was a collaboration video between The Living Tombstone. The Living Tombstone made this song? That's exactly what I think it is, right? Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. That's an interesting development. I never knew that. Cool. Cool, cool. That makes this much better. I think I'm gonna put this at God tier. It was gonna go in S tier because I was like, this is really good. But the fact that the Living Tombstone worked on it, like, and the SFM animation, the faces make me laugh. I'm a simple person. If I see somebody make a funny face, I'll laugh at the funny face. So that's why it's in God tier. That's my logic. Please understand. Okay, next one is one of the more newer songs. I mean, based on the rest of them, is Bonus Ducks by Dapper Dog.
Ducks. Bonus ducks. Bonus ducks.
So like it's a simple repeating pattern, but what makes it kind of special is the artwork, the editing, and then like the fact that it's an original song. I don't think it's a remix. C tier, solid. I know that Bonus Ducks is a big meme in the Team Fortress 2 community, but and this song is representative of that. But C tier, it is for me. Oh God, okay, all right. So we're bringing out the big hitters now. This one's probably the biggest hitter for me, the one that stands out the most in my brain, even though it's like really dumb. This is Surprise Butt Sex, SECKS, and it was released in 2012. So let's give this a quick listen.
What did they expect? This.
Oh, why am I about to call this song a classic? What? What? I've heard this song spammed so many times in pubs in Team Fortress 2 that it is burned into my brain. I close my eyes, I see this image. This spy is my sleep paralysis demon.
Surprise!
But sex.
Why does it hit hard? Why does the beat hit so hard? No. I'm gonna have to put this guy at God tier just for the sheer power it emits. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm moving on. Okay, so remember when I said I was bringing out the big hitters? The next one's probably the second biggest one. Honestly, I know I said this about the spy one, but this one's honestly, I know what tier this is going to go in. And the moment I say which one it is, you'll know too. It's a wrecked in a river. Let's listen.
You and me, hoss. Sentry, go, damn, oh, damn it, cut the move back gear. This thing ain't on an autopilot, damn it, cut the move back gear. Hold this time, don't touch that sentry.
Do I even have to listen to this? You already know which tier this is going in. God tier. I might move this down to S tier. S tier. Like, just comparing it to these two, this is not on the same level. Even though I like it more, like, it's just not. But the next one is Inspector Bonk. I think it was released in 2008.
You're all losers. You knucklehead ain't even worth the effort. Hey, knucklehead, I'm talking to you.
You don't see it, but I'm jamming right now. I close my eyes and just like letting the music take me, you know? Okay, so this one's hard because this one's actually really good. Like, it doesn't do that much different than other ones I've done, but I think its age gives it like a refined quality, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna put this high A tier, almost in between S and A. The next one is Force a Nim Oomph the way you've oomphed. It's an Eminem parody.
I will never stop killing you. What, you gonna cry? You gonna cry now? Look at this. Just caved in your skull. Hey, who's on fire now? That's a freaking bat magnet. If you order now, I'll throw in a second beating absolutely free. You freaking...
Okay, I love that rhyme there. So, pretty much for just that rhyme alone, it's going to B tier. It's going to B tier because I don't remember it that well, to be honest with you. It's funny, and the person who made this clearly worked hard on it. But what they did is they took an instrumental version of the song and then just put Tf2 voices on it. But that rhyme there, put it in B tier. It would have been C tier otherwise. So the next one is SNIA, Piece of Piss.
Here's a touching story. Once upon a time you died, and I lived happily ever after. The end.
Thanks for standing still. G'day. You twitchy hooligan.
Okay, so with this song, you ever listen to a song and imagine like a music video that goes along with it? I think for this song that's so easy to do because the gunshots just give you those perfect like imagined bullet shots of him just sniping onto people. Like, you can imagine the video in your head so clearly. I don't know what that means for the quality of it, but I just wanted to share my information that's in my brain. B tier. C tier. C tier, C tier. Yeah. Yeah. So the next one is Boink, 21 Song Madness, released in 2008. What I like about this is the background drum beat is persistent. So they rebuilt the song completely with these bonk noises. I'm getting like double nostalgia here. I'm getting like listening to this song from the first time nostalgia, and then the music that he's boinking to is giving me nostalgia. I gotta put some dance gifs in here. I'm not gonna make you listen to this whole thing, but I think this firmly secures its spot in S tier, simply for no other reason but for the sheer quantity of songs that have been remixed into the Boink voice. There are no doubt millions of videos of Boink, of the Scout saying bonk to different beats of songs. This one you get a bunch for free in a single video. And it's really fun to just hear them transfer into another song. So S tier it is. So the next one I'm going to do is I'm Blue, Dabba Dee Dabba Die. But it's the Scout version and it was released in 2008. Okay, so I have such a specific memory with this song. I remember there was a girl I liked in high school. We were friends, and I was listening to music on my 3DS, and she took my earbud out of my ear and was like, "What are you listening to?" And I'm like, "Oh, just some music," because I didn't want to say I was listening to this song. She put it in her ear. She listened to like 2 seconds of it and was like,
Hi.
"Oh, okay." And then like didn't talk to me for the rest of the day. Oh no. This one doesn't really do anything that original, but I'm gonna put it high S tier. So the next one is Heavy Bieber, Baby. And this was released in 2011. This is taking some powerful I'm getting some nostalgia here that it's like very powerful. Oh god. What I love about this video in particular, I love that how the comments are stuck. Like it's like a time capsule. For a while, the internet was really just obsessed about making fun of Justin Bieber, and this comment section, it's still in that time frame. Like look at this comment. This is better, a bunch of numbers percent better than that squeaker. Like, I love that this is a time capsule of that moment in internet history. B for baby. B for baby. Okay, so the next song is called Gaben Song, released in 2012.
Welcome to Team Fortress 2. Please let me know what you think. I can be reached at Gaben at valvesoftware.com.
This is what Gladys heard on loop when she was dead.
Okay, I'm gonna lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over. She's off. All fine. On we go. There she is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac.
I can be reached at Gaben at valvesoftware.com.
I'm gonna put this. I might get ruffled band hammered, but C tier. C tier. C tier. C tier. C tier. So the next one is Rainbows Make Me Cry. Or the way Spy is mocking Scout, like, rainbows make me cry. It's just so funny to me. I'm gonna put it in B tier. This one is called The Legendary Team. Wow. This is really just noise. Like, I hear Zelda in there, but good god. I'm gonna put this one. B tier seems pretty good for it, I think. Okay, so this next one is Erectin Agir. Not my toys. Yeah. Excuse me. Not this. Not the Spy. No! So it might just be me. I'm not particularly attached to this song. I might actually put it in C tier. Another big hitter, Demo Pan. So if this is the first time you've heard this song, you might be surprised of where I place this in the tier list. Yes, this song is simple. Yes, it's short and it repeats for like 3 minutes. But if you've ever heard the song in a Team Fortress 2 lobby or just on YouTube, you will find yourself singing this song the next day. It is an absolute god tier classic, and like it is still referenced all the time. God tier, definitely. Okay, so the next one is Mr. Snortobeat, released in 2015.
You nick me, stab, nick me, ha, nick me, slap my ass, nick me, move, nick me, stop. You handsome devil. You nick me, ha, ass, move, yes.
Do I put it in S tier or A tier? That's what I'm debating right now. I'm gonna low S tier. Just this image to me is just hilarious. I feel like if you could distill the energy of like that early section of Team Fortress 2's life, this personifies it. So the next one is Team Star 2. This is also a super easy song just to spam in voice chat. And it is loud, it is repetitious, it is annoying, but also, like, Kirby has good music. I also like the little bits of interlude where it's like, Heavy was like, baby. I don't know. It adds a little bit of personality. And are you going to really make me put Kirby Medic any lower than God tier? Look at this man. Yeah, I thought not. Okay, so the next one is Popey Po plus Team Fortress 2. This one revels in the fact that it's so loud. Like, whenever they remix, like, a character screaming to the beat of a song, like, they know how loud it is, right? I'm joining the army. This is most definitely my last video. I have a hard time believing that someone in the army made this video. I'm gonna rate this one S tier, but like high S tier. Yeah, high S tier, high S tier. Next one we got is the Fab Squad, which is kind of not super related to all of these, but it's just a funny video. Honestly, after rewatching that video, I'm not entirely sure why I put this on the potential list, because it's not a remix of a Tf2 song. Like, the animation is of Tf2 characters, but there's not. It is so different than the rest of these that I'm kind of forced to put it low D tier, but that it really shouldn't have been on this list. I don't know why I put it there. The next and final one is Put Sandwich Here.
I am not done with you yet. I should have done this long ago.
I'm not a big fan of this one. C tier. And here is the final tier list. Everything seems to be in order here. You know, I might have missed out on certain songs from Team Fortress 2's past that I honestly probably just forgot about. So if I did miss one of your favorites, leave them in the comments and maybe I'll do a part 2 tier list, or maybe I'll just add to this tier list if there's enough songs. I don't know how to end this video. Thanks for watching.